What's up, everyone? So today's video is going to be a little bit of everything. We're going to be picking up some scrap metal. I'll show you some things I picked up in the last day or two. Had a pretty eventful week. I haven't put out a video a couple days. I had some major BS go on the last couple days, but I want to show you a few things, guys. This video, we're going to pick some scrap up too today, and I want to show you some copper and stuff I'm cleaning up while I'm waiting for it to warm up a little bit here. Alright, guys, so yesterday I went and picked this stuff up. Some pipes. One of my plumbers had a bunch of boilers, some steel wheels. This furnace they took apart. And he had an oil tank he cut up. Random things. We went and picked this up from a lady. The plumber had that. Just some random boilers and some bread frames, some stuff like that. That was that big ugly thing I got the other day. Nothing in the truck. I gotta go pick some appliances up behind a house or in a shed. So I gotta get... I need a dolly. But... oh, so... this truck... I had a front wheel bearing go. We put tires on it the other day, which I showed in the video. But I had a front wheel bearing to go bad. So I had to do this and buy the tool. It cost me $140 for the race tool. I wanted to do it correctly. I probably could have found the socket or something, or a piece of pipe to bang them in. And then my yellow truck over there, while I was at the auto parts store, the yellow Tonka truck, while I was at the auto parts store, go to an auto parts store, because once your vehicle knows that you know where the auto parts store is, it's like, hey, you know, you want to spend money on us. Hey, this is our place. That's like a candy shop for vehicles. Just ridiculous. So while I was at the auto parts store, my yellow truck there, starter takes a shit. Another $300. And if you've ever changed one of the starters on one of them Ford trucks with the Triton engines and a 5-liter, it's cold. And the top bolt is completely horrendous. I couldn't get my fat, short little midget hands up in there. I was at my buddy John's. I knew it was going to be a pain in the butt, so he helped me get in there and change it. So thanks to my buddy John for helping me. And then yesterday we were taking a big air furnace out. I filmed some part of the video, but I'm not going to even put it in this. But I end up smashing and breaking my finger. Look at my finger. My pinky finger here. So I ended up breaking a finger last night. I had it in a splint. I took it out so I could actually work and do stuff, but I'll tell my wife. I'm going to show you what we're doing here today. So we're in the shed, guys. And someone gave me this converter. A buddy of mine that does the garage. He said it was off a Volkswagen. And it says that it's got a Volkswagen Audi symbol on it. So I don't know what that entails. But there's a couple bucks there, I'm hoping. And then this is all the copper and brass from them boilers. Got an old brass lamp here. Gonna take the electric motors off of these. A couple of little pieces of brass. And then these are steel pipes, but brass fittings on them. We'll cut all that off and get it going. And my heat went off. Oh no. I think my propane tank's getting low. Yeah, my propane tank. I might have to switch. I got another one, but I'd rather burn it down to a little bit of nothing. But yeah, guys, some copper. Lots of good number 1 if I cut all this correctly. So we'll be processing this stuff and breaking this down. Are we doing heat going? Yeah, we got heat going. Alright, guys, so I'm going to set the tripod up and start cutting some of this stuff. I'm going to make this kind of a longish video so you guys want to watch to the end. I'm going to make this like a 25 minute long video. I'm going to show me cutting some stuff up and separating. You know, showing you can take these bolts out. I was cutting these off already to see if I can get them out. But separate all this, guys. That's what we're going to be doing for a little bit here. And then we'll go pick some scrap up. Alright, guys, I got you set up here to see what I'm doing. So, these joints are all copper, and these are copper, but these are brass. You got steel handles. You got these right here. Hold it up so you can see it. These ball valves. You can use your screwdriver bit. A lot of times they strip out. But I usually just take the Sawzall and cut them off like I did these. Just chop them off. And just try to separate it as best you can. And I'll show you. I don't know if you can see this. But I usually just go like this. Bye. You're gone. And then now you'll see these. So you got copper here, this little piece, and this is brass, and this is a little section of copper, and then this is brass. So, I mean, obviously, I don't know if I can get this in the camera, but take the Sawzall. It's kind of hard holding it up. Boom. Into the bucket for number one. Now, these... Get yourself a drill with a socket end on it. What size is this? 10 millimeter. Then you can just take the screws, the bolts out. Separating the handles is going to be your best bet. A lot of you guys know this stuff already, but you know, as you're tearing this stuff down, you'll come across other different things. This is the easiest stuff to really do. This is what I mostly get. I don't take apart electric motors, guys. I don't take apart a lot of you know, sealed units and things like that. You guys are micro scrappers. You guys can do things like that. Little piece of number one, bucket. Now you got two nice brass valves. Now you see this little piece of copper here? See that? I'm not going to cut that little piece off. I'm just going to throw it in the brass bucket. I'm not going to sit here and cut every little piece. Like, can you see how short these are? This little piece? I mean, it takes the same amount of time. See? You just zip them right off. So yeah, you guys, if you got time and you want to take every little piece of copper off, I mean, that doesn't weigh anything. But it's still an upgrade. And I got the buckets underneath here. So this one's trash. This one's number, I hurt my finger. This one's number 2, and number 1 is the one further back here. And if it's got solder on it, they won't buy it as number 1. If it, you know, like this, that piece clean right here in the middle, that'd be number 1. But with the solder on the end, it's number 2. So if you can cut it before, but then you end up with a little piece, you have to double your cuts. I mean, in my eyes, if it's that dirty, don't even bother. Batteries are cold. See? Brass. Now this, with the solder on it, guys, I'm not going to cut that back 1/4 inch to get that piece as number 1. Like that, I don't have time for that. I'm just doing this to wait till that lady calls me with the other scrap. A couple appliances, a washer, dryer, that's good heavy brass too. A washer, dryer, a stove, and not a refrigerator. Washer, dryer, stove, air conditioner, and she has some wooden windows. Some old wooden windows. I told her that I'd give her a price, and if she likes the price, I'll take them away. Now, the only reason why I told her I would take them, usually I don't do stuff like that. I mean, I do clean outs and stuff, but when people only have a little bit of stuff, I don't want it hanging around. I can't get a dumpster here at my house. They won't allow it. Don't ever live in an HOA. But guys, my big trailer, if you noticed, it wasn't out there. Some of you guys probably noticed the big trailer's not here. It's at my buddy John's house. So what he's doing is, he's cleaning up his yard, and they were doing some maintenance on a house of theirs, redoing a kitchen, and he wanted to get a dumpster, but they couldn't get in his driveway because it was too steep. So what ended up happening was, I brought my big trailer there from the garbage on. So I got to pick that up either today or tomorrow. So if I pick those windows up and I charge them $75 or $100, I can throw them in that trailer and get rid of them because I'm going to the landfill anyway. So I'm going to make a landfill run. So I might as well, good stuff. Might as well, you know, just get it all done, you know. And I can make some extra bucks. See, I upgraded that little piece. I'll make a couple extra bucks on the garbage removal. Yeah, that's all gonna be number 2. I'm not gonna try to cut that piece off to get a 2-inch, 3-inch piece. I mean, I think the difference is only 10 cents a pound. So the time and effort and I mean, it's not really. All this goes in the junk bin. So now you get stuff like this thing. You have your magnet. Make sure there must be a metal rod or something in there. Yeah, there's a metal rod in there. A lot of times you can turn these things. Just keep your magnet handy. You can drop the pieces in it. That's brass. Ah! It's kind of hard to do with a broken finger. Oh, there's a bolt in it, see? That's going to probably be a little pain in the butt. The whole thing is spinning. Oh, my finger hurts. Yeah, see? And it all comes down when you break this stuff down, guys. Scrapping is about upgrading your material. There's another nut on there. Wow, it's going to take forever. I'm just going to leave that to the side. That's a piece of brass. And then all this stuff is brass too, but you got to take all these little nuts off. It's kind of a pain in the butt. I'm going to do that though. Now with these electric motors, oh, I'll show you guys a couple different. You got some wires you want to clip. Where's my drill? Take these bolts off here. Oh, of course, it's a different size. My socket set is right behind there. It wasn't 10 millimeter, it's 3/8. Take the bolts out. Take our saws out, we'll cut this off. Maybe. There you go. It's a little piece of plastic. There's your electric motor. My place doesn't worry about the fans, and I don't rip these apart. Don't have time. Got a bucket over here. It's filling up with motors. Now you can take your cutters and clip these. I know these are considered ballast, but my yard don't pay anything extra for them. And they go as shred price. I'll leave them on this because there's some other crap on here. But I'll cut all these wires, guys. Push that to the side now. Show you something else. Now when you get stuff like this, you got brass, but it's in there. I'll cut this even with the steel. Now things like this, you can either cut it long, or you can put it in your vise to take your put it in your vise and put can't think, a pipe wrench on it and spin these out. So you could do that and take these little this is brass and only this is brass. The rest is crap. So I usually just cut them and throw them in the bucket when I get time. I don't have my winch. You see, I have this little guy back here. You probably can't see it. It's a little vise that someone gave me. It's terrible. It's not good. So I got to rip it off of there and actually buy one or get the one big one out of the basement. But yeah, guys, that's kind of what I've been doing. I'll show you how to clean a couple things. As you see, I got a bunch of stuff here to go through. Another one of these motors on the ground here we just took apart. This one has a little piece of brass here. Can't see it. Another one of these motors. Motor. Piece of brass. One piece of copper here. But yeah, guys, I want to show you how to rip a couple things apart. And Let me know if you want to see more videos like this. I wanted to do a little clip video to put in this to see if you guys want to see this. Maybe let me know if you want to see me go live and clean stuff. Maybe I'll just hold this stuff off. And when I pick up some more, I'll wait till I get a pile of stuff. I got a couple air conditioners too. If you want to see me rip this stuff apart, guys, maybe do a live, leave it in the comment section. You know, if you guys start liking and commenting, and I'll do a live on ripping the stuff apart. Maybe I'll do that, something different for you guys. But all right, let's stop and let's we're gonna go to the gas station, get some petrol, grab a bite to eat, and I told that lady I'd be there at like 8:30 in the morning, so it's 7:30 now. So, all right, guys, got to the house and I was looking. So I got a washer machine I put in. That's the dryer. They were in the shed. They're pretty nasty. They just put a new septic system in this house, it looks like. He was telling me not to back up over it, so I just backed up and stayed out of the way. There's a dishwasher, a couple fan motors, air conditioner. Looks like an old grinder pump from a septic. And those are all the windows he wants hauled away, or she wants hauled away. A lot of the vinyl windows and this. A couple bags of stuff. This, that door, that bay window frame. A little bit more than some windows. So this thing looks like it's heavy as hell. Porch steps. I don't know what's on the other side of the house. So it looks like nothing. But maybe I'll sell them on a leaf cleanup too. I don't know, maybe I'll shoot them a package deal. Tell them I'll take all the garbage and I'll blow all the leaves away from the house and all this crap. Maybe I'll shoot them one price, guys. What do you think? Oh, there's a big fucking TV there. I didn't notice that. Well, maybe I'll shoot him a deal, guys. Shoot him a deal? What do you think? What do you think? Give him a price to haul all the stuff away and do a leaf cleanup? Maybe 500 bucks? Extra, you know, 500 bucks for it? Well, we'll have to see. Well, the other stove's in the shed here. I'll show you. So the kitchen stove was in the shed. Yeah, I could blow all these leaves back. It won't even take me that long. Shed. Maybe she'll get rid of that piece of shit too. Stove. Ew, is that nasty. But yeah, guys. Gonna load this stuff up, and she said she's gonna meet me here. So it's a real estate lady, so they flip houses. They bought this little house here. Put all new windows in it and a septic, and looks like they're doing a bunch of demo inside. But yeah, guys, whenever you pick up for these people, always tell them, hey, I can do a leaf cleanup, I'll cut your grass, haul some junk away, haul some scrap away, haul some garbage. Extra money, guys. They're always looking for somebody. I already told them, he said they wanted to know if I'd take a camper, and I noticed that the camper at the other house they had was a bunch of cars and a bunch of stuff. I said, hey, you know I do garbage cleanouts too. And she's like, oh my God, why didn't you tell me? I picked up scrap for her a bunch of times. I didn't know she was a real estate. And she's like, well, I'll have to talk to my husband. Usually he cleans the stuff out, but, you know, he's getting too old. And I'm like, hey, you know, I can come in, take the metal, I can take the garbage, and I could do, you know, leaf cleanups. I could do light demo work and stuff like that. Hey, man, good business, guys. Clean the houses out. All right, I'm going to load this stuff up now. All right, guys, we're back to the house. So, I was unloading the stuff out of my truck here. The appliances that we just picked up. And I texted the lady and told her that I would do a package deal. I'd take all that wood and that garbage and that TV, a couple bags that were there, that wood, for $500 plus the leaf cleanup. And she said, I wish you would have told me that a day or two. But she just messaged me. She has got another company coming to do the leaf cleanup. And on that property, she said they were gonna charge her $300 for the leaf cleanup. So I was trying to, you know, do a package deal to where I could get the garbage and the leaf cleanup. I mean, I didn't charge her to take the appliances away because it wasn't too far from my house. And she's used me a couple times. She's like, I didn't know that you did that stuff. She's like, I'll keep you in mind next time. She goes, maybe the other property you could do a clean out and, you know, leaf cleanup and a bunch of other stuff there. She said the grass was really tall. So, hey, you don't know unless you ask, guys. But, right after I got off the phone messaging her, another guy called me from another community. This guy has got another flip house. He's got a washer, dryer, a refrigerator, a stove, a microwave, and he says some other miscellaneous stuff. So I have to go back out and pick stuff up. But I told him at 12 o'clock. So right now it's only 10 o'clock. So I'm going to blow my leaves in my yard for a little bit. Which, I mean, I might as well do my own little leaf cleanup. Well, I got an hour or two to spare here. I got an hour. I could blow some of my leaves quick. I got the big steel backpack blower, so it doesn't take long, guys. But this is what I do all day. I wait around, pick things up, do some things around the house, go in the shed, clean a couple, clean some stuff up. So I'm gonna do a leaf cleanup. I'm gonna clean up all the leaves back here, and do as much as I can. I'll set my alarm to go off and give me like 20 minutes. It's not that far from my house, only a 20-minute ride. So I got the dolly back in the truck. I'm gonna go blow some leaves, and we'll see what we get. Maybe the guy will let me film there. See, a lot of times people don't let me film on their property. I usually ask them if they're not there, like the last house. The people weren't there at the property, so it really didn't matter. I mean, I don't, I usually ask if they're there, and I'm telling you, 95% of the time, they're like, no, it's okay. They don't either want to be on film, or they just don't want me to film while I'm picking the stuff up or whatever. I mean, some people it's just the way they are, guys. But, I got to ask first, but... All right, so we're going to do a little property maintenance cleanup here, and it's supposed to rain in Friday's Thursday, so it's supposed to rain Friday and Saturday here in Northeast PA, so I want to get these leaves blown for the last time before it rains on them, and then I'm going to have a couple days. It's going to get cold, so I want to get it done. But, all right, guys, I'll see what we get when we pick up from this house. All right, let's get some of this done. They're actually not that bad on this side of the house. I just did the other side. It's pretty bad. Of course, my daughter's got socks and crap. See, I started on that side over there by the turkey mountain. They say a woman's job is never done. A man's job is never done. All this shit is always my problem. The gutters, the oil changes on the vehicles, the maintenance, the yard maintenance, the garbage. I gotta do all the things that my wife never has to worry about. I mean, come on. I mean, she works 2 jobs. I don't expect her to work all day and then come do this, but a lot of things that she doesn't have to worry about. I got to maintain 2 trucks, 3 trailers, and a camper, and her car, and a 4-wheeler, and all of my machines, the house, the property, all the maintenance that goes along with owning the house. Just the maintenance on the vehicles kills me, guys. Alright, let's finish this up and then we'll go get that scrap. So there you go, guys. Now I was just blowing the leaves off into the woods. My piece of property, I own everything around, so I could just blow the leaves. But it's the backpack blower I bought a few years ago, the Stihl BR 700. Absolutely amazing. They make one size bigger. Used it. Don't need it. It's not worth the extra money. But guys, leaf cleanups are good money. You know, just because you're doing scrap and stuff. I mean, I do a couple leaf cleanups. I did one yesterday with Joe, Lunchbox, and his little Ryobi backpack blower. We usually bring it along to just help out because I don't have another big one. It wasn't running right, so he was helping me do what he could. And You know, it usually takes me about an hour, but I was trying to get his to run good, so if we needed it for another cleanup, leaf cleanup, you know, it would be working good. But it took me a little bit longer. It took me about an hour and 20 minutes. $250. I mean, it would be nice if I would have like 3 or 4 in that area, but I only have that one dude. I've been doing it for like 6 years. But like in the community, you got a house over here. I don't like this lady. But there's houses around. Houses, neighbors, you get 4 or 5 people in a cluster and go blow those leaves. You get 2 guys with good backpack blowers. You can make $1,000, $800,000 a day. I'm actually going to expand and start doing more leaf cleanups. It's one of the things that I want to get into doing. I don't want to cut grass, but I will do leaf cleanup. This way I'll buy 4 or 5 of them backpack blowers, or maybe a push mower and another good backpack blower. But, alright guys, the guy messaged me, he said I can come early for that stuff, so we're heading over there right now. I'm just locking everything up. Alright guys, I made it back to the house. As you see, there was a front load washer, dryer, a double door stove, bunch of stuff. There was a dishwasher, a kitchen stove, bunch of random stuff. So that's going to go on the trailer here. It's a pretty busy day, guys. Well, it's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm going to be done. I'll unload that stuff in the morning tomorrow. Yeah, guys, just a busy day. I'm going to take my wife's car to go get her snow tires. She's pulling in right now. Get her snow tires put on because we're going to be getting a snowstorm probably for Thanksgiving. But remember to like, comment, and subscribe, guys, and see you in the next video. And remember, it's not a job, it's a fucking adventure, guys. Look, a nice sexy car and my sexy wife.